Hi guys, it's Misty here from Bookaholics Book Club, and so another month has ended and here are the books that I read in July in order. First I read The Serpent Shadow by Rick Riordan. This is the third, and so I've heard the final book in his Cain Chronicles series, which was based on Egyptian mythology. You see, I thought there was another one, but I've been told that this is the last one. Apparently there was going to be 4 and then they changed it in number 3. This was pretty good. I gave it 5 out of 5. I can see the way it ended that it probably is the last book, but it ended quite rounded. Yeah, but it was enjoyable. Good end to the series. Next I read The Selection by Kira Cass. This is the first book in the series. And I really enjoyed this. This is another 5 out of 5. It was really good, a really fun read. I read this in like a day because I really liked it. Next I read Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry. Obviously this is not the cover. I read a proof copy of this. This got 5 out of 5. This is a contemporary book about Noah and Echo, and they meet under unlikely circumstances. You know, they're not a couple you would put together, but of course they fall in love, and it was just so well done. Really, I just wanted to read it again straight away. It was so good. Next I read Torn by David Massey. This one I read quick as well. This was really short. I gave this 4 out of 5. This was a really good book. This is about a girl. She's a medic in the British Army over in Afghanistan, so you learn all about that. There is, you know, a point to it, and it was just a good book. Next, I don't have it. I read The Glimpse by Claire Merle. I gave that 2.5 out of 5. I didn't really like it. The idea was good, but I couldn't really imagine the world, and from there I couldn't get into the book because I just couldn't see it. So I passed on my copy for someone else to read. Then after The Glimpse I read Hourglass by Myra McIntyre. This was the first personal book I have read in months, and so thankfully I quite enjoyed it. I gave that 4.5 out of 5. This is about a girl. I don't want to give too much away, but she is seeing things and then she finds out why, and she meets a boy, of course, and it was just really interesting. I hadn't read something like it before, with the idea that the author had gone with, so it was good. I'm looking forward to book 2. Next was another one I don't have, The Fairy Ring. I didn't even finish it, but I got past halfway, so I decided to count it to my goal this year. Normally I wouldn't, but I don't usually give up that far in. For me, it just was very slow. I kind of boring. I borrowed it off a friend, so I don't have that to show you. But after that, I read The Rise of Nine by Peter Cuslaw. This I gave 4 out of 5. It's not my favourite of the series, that's book 2, but this was still really good. This is 3rd in the Lorien Legacies series, the first one being I Am number 4. Obviously this is another proof copy. The finished one won't look like this, it's not out yet. I think it's out at the end of the month, 30th of August. But yeah, it was still pretty good. There were just bits in it I didn't enjoy as much as other bits, so it got 4 instead of 5. Next, another one I didn't finish. I haven't counted it to my goal. It was Debutantes by Cora Harrison. I haven't rated it because I got probably a 3rd in. It's an historical book, and I guess historical isn't for me. It's the first time I've really tried the genre. It was just boring, if I'm honest. I just wasn't enjoying it, so I stopped reading it and I passed it to someone else that has reviewed it for me. And then last, I read Blood Rose by Andrew Creamer. This obviously is the last in the Nightshade trilogy. This I gave 4 out of 5. I did enjoy it. I don't think it was my favourite of the series, but it was still good. Had a nice ending, kind of. I liked most of the ending. There was something that annoyed me, but obviously I can't tell you because I give it away. But that is all the books that I read in July. What did you read?